Today is March 9th, 2024. There was plenty of times this week and plenty of times in the past, and pretty much every single day for the last 3 years, I've been trading the previous day levels, right? This is previous day high. This is previous day low. This is end of day, right? And I watch these levels to see what large money does here, and it paints me a picture and helps me get in and out of the market with a better understanding of market conditions. So the day I want to be breaking down is March 7th, 2024, right? And I really want to break down to you how I used previous day high to be able to capture a beautiful move to the upside, right? So the first thing we're going to break down is our Discord pre-market plan, right? So each and every single day in the Discord, I run through two scenarios, a bullish and bearish scenario on SPY and QQQ, right? So it's extremely important to be able to approach the market in a non-biased fashion, right? I'm sure you guys can relate, but anytime you think you know what's going to happen, the market does the exact opposite, right? Anytime in the past where I was like, oh, buyers are going to crush it today, sellers ended up doing this, right? And more importantly, when you are looking at the market in a biased, right, a very cognitive dissonant fashion, meaning you're only expecting it to do one thing, you neglect the opposing side. So if I'm extremely bullish, right, there's no way I could even fathom what a bearish scenario looks like, right? Because my mind is constantly trying to validate a bullish scenario. Meanwhile, sellers are in control. I'm continuously going long and I'm blowing out my account, right? Guys, extremely important to drop the bias, right? So today in this lesson, we're going to be breaking down how I basically look at previous day high to determine a bullish or bearish scenario. So March 7th, 2024, pre-market levels, right? See, previous day high, 412 is my critical level for the day that I'm looking for market conditions. We have a lot of news today, right? There was core PCE, there was Fed talks, which will give us the volatility we need for a large move. More importantly, we gapped up significantly in pre-market, right? So bullish scenario, finding strength in structure above previous day high and open print is going to guide me to trade with buyers today, right? 412 is a bearish structure point that had a massive seller yesterday. So in the event buyers defend this level, I'm looking to play longs, targeting 513.3, an all-time high. Right, so here's the graphical presentation I put over here at previous day high. Here's 512.10. You can see that was the high of the previous day on March 6th. You could also see how I think that's March 1st, how buyers defend this level. So price ripped above it. We came down. We came up for a retest. We got a bearish break and retest. We got a sell off there from the previous day. Now pre-market, we're ripping above it. So that seller that was there yesterday doesn't have the strength that he had, right? Or buyers have much more strength, right? So now I'm looking to see buyers defend it using structure at open print and at previous day high, right? Notice I'm not automatically going buyers got this, we're going to rip today, right? I'm going, I need to see strength, I need to see structure off open print to trade with buyers. See, the chart patterns the human behavior. We don't bet on anything other than chart patterns, right? The chart patterns display human behavior, which is either bullish or bearish, right? So that's a bullish scenario, bearish scenario. Super simple. Once again, previous day high gets defended by sellers today. With structure, I'm interested in playing shorts, targeting the massive gap fill down to end of day and previous day low, right? See, so notice here, the bullish and bearish scenario are extremely similar. Whoever defends the open print, right? Meaning whoever can form structure off the opened, I'm looking to trade with, right? So my whole theory, my whole philosophy is identify the critical level and identify the chart pattern at it, right? Chart pattern in a zone. Understand what large money is doing at the critical level that's filled with volume, and then you can understand the market conditions, put on risk, and trade accordingly. All right, so let's break down the day. So the first thing I'm going to do here is map it out, right? So we got end of day, which was the previous day close, right? Which is at 509.24. Let me get rid of this guy. Then we get previous day low, which is the previous day low. These are going to be our bearish targets in the event that buyers cannot defend previous day high. And then we have previous day high, which was right here at 512. So this is what the market looked like. And more importantly, guys, we had all-time high, which was 514.20. So this is what the market looks like pre-market. I'm watching price come up in the previous day high, and how buyers or sellers react here. I'm either going to play shorts, targeting end of day, targeting previous day low, targeting 504.91, or I'm going to play longs into all-time high and above. See, this is how I like to keep my trading. Just completely structured. I don't like to complicate it. I'm looking, once again, for the important level, the critical level. In this case, it's previous day high. This is my canvas, right? This is the blank white sheet of paper that large money is going to paint their behavior on today. And based on the behavior they display via chart pattern, I'm going to put on risk. All right. So let's look at the magic. So look at here in pre-market, right? So pre-market, we rally above previous day high. This is very bullish, right? But once again, guys, I'm only interested in what happens at the open, right? So I'm going to show you guys how I map this. So open print is going to be over here at 513.08. So now I need to see structure. I don't need to see us get below it. I don't need to see a candle close below it. I don't need, I don't play the breakout. What I'm playing is structure. And to do this, you must have patience. You must have discipline. A lot of traders will enter a trade once we close below the level, right? See, that may work for others, doesn't work for me. I get smoked each and every single time I do that. So I've learned to set criteria and standards to trade off structure. Structure is going to give you the best play. It's going to give you the lowest risk. It's going to give you the highest reward. And I don't care how many times you can get in a trade, right? When it closes below a level, there's always going to be a pullback of some sort, right? So you guys must be careful with that. Again, don't take my word. Do what works for you, right? So we have open print over here at 513.11. We come below it. See, I'm bearish only if we could start to get below previous day high. Once again, in the pre-market plan, I am bullish if we see strength in structure above previous day high. This is the critical level. Until we get below it, I have to remain bullish. And this really helps me, right? Because this keeps me from going, oh, well, what? Oh, sellers, oh, a red candle, I want to go short, right? Like, squirrel. No. Instead, I'm going, listen, if anything above previous day high, I have to remain bullish. I'm going to keep my mind in that bullish mentality so that I could see bear traps, right? And you can see all the traders that just went short because we closed below open print ended up getting smoked, right? Price comes down to previous day high. Notice the gap between price and the 9 DEMA, right? Once again, moving averages, anytime there's a gap or it's extended, there tends to be a pullback, right? You can pretty much bet on that 9 times out of 10. But what I want to show you guys is how cool open print is here, right? Sellers defend it. We come into previous day high, get that beautiful retest, right? It wasn't exact, but it still displays the bullish story very well. We rip above open print. We come down for the retest of open print. This is where we took the market long. You can see we started to get that push right up into previous all-time high, which was 514.20, right? And now what's really cool about this trade is now, and also what's really cool about trading structure is until the structure breaks, guys, you stay in the trade, right? And I don't care if you take profits at previous all-time high or not. What's really cool is these conditions. We have to be able to learn when conditions change and when they stay the same, right? And the way I do this is all structure, right? We get that beautiful retest off of open print, go long, rip right into previous all-time high, right? And now I'm bullish until 513.65 breaks, right? Because that's structure. The market's always going to go in a structural fashion, right? It's always going to be break, retest, break, retest. It may break very high, come down for the retest and invalidate, right? But we have to understand what a healthy trend looks like, right? And a healthy trend is a break, a retest, nice structure, right? So until structure breaks, I'm not going to say you must stay in the trade, but you must stay bullish, right? Because that presented us another great opportunity here at all-time high to take the market long above it and capture this nice little breakout as well. You can see, guys, price came down, never could break 513.65, and we got that beautiful move all the way up to the upside, right? So I hope this video, guys, helped you understand how to use previous day high, but more importantly, how to understand the open, right? See, buyers defending the open print. Just because we close below it on one candle doesn't mean conditions change, right? It's usually a trap. Learn to spot the trap and trade accordingly. Hope you guys enjoyed this lesson. If you want to get involved with the Discord, click the links below, and I'll see you in the next video.